this is a very old book, and you say how old? In reality, if you watch inside, this is a Henry Blackburn. Blackburn was a player of English player from the 20th century, 19th century, because he was born in 1842. Now the thing is, it has 400 games. It was published in 1979. Okay, 1979. Here we can see a picture of Mr. Blackburn. Here we go. So at least we know his face, Joseph Henry Blackburn. So it was published in 1979, but in reality, as we can see here, it's 1979, but the book, the real book, this is from 1899. So definitely a very old book. This book has one thing that I love very much, that are these diagrams. These diagrams are really beautiful. I don't know if you can see them well. Yeah, that's right, like this. I like the diagrams because they seem very old. The pieces are really detailed, beautiful pieces. But what I don't like is the descriptive notation. The descriptive, in my opinion, is ugly and makes one make mistake. While the algebraic, it's very, very easy. Now, I will try to give you a couple of games from this book using the descriptive notation. But, in reality, there is another book on Blackburn that it's really beautiful because made by McFarland. This is a chess biography. It's huge. It has something like probably more than 1,200 games. Now notice that 1,200 games is not much, because in this book, and I don't know if it's a kind of hyperbole, the author says that Blackburn, through various engagements, because obviously he was a chess player and got paid to be a chess player, so people pay to play against him, he would play something like 2,000 games a year. So he clearly had a lot of engagements, simultaneous display, blindfold games, and so on and so forth. However, in this book, in reality, you have a lot of pictures, beautiful diagrams, annotations, and everything is in the actual algebraic notation. So it's definitely more pleasant. I will also show games from this book because I think Blackburn deserve our knowledge. Now, for those who are ready, I will show you some games. So the game I would like to show you is game 6, played in the London tournament in 1883. White was Herr English and black was J.H. Blackburn. White start with pawn king 4. Black plays pawn king 3. Pawn queen 4. Pawn queen 4, and this is a French defense. Pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn. So now, for example, this is what I don't like of the descriptive. Let's say that you had this kind of position. You say pawn takes pawn, which one? This or this? So you understand, that's why I don't like it. Pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn. Then we have knight, king, bishop, 3. The king, bishop is this one, 3 is here, so is this one. Knight, king, bishop, 3. Bishop, queen, 3. bishop, queen 3. Castles, castles. Now we have knight, bishop 3. Notice that since this is already played, he says that, otherwise he should say knight, queen, bishop 3. And the other plays also knight, bishop 3. Now we have bishop, king, knight 5. The knight is this, 5 is this, so the bishop goes here. And of course black plays the same, because the French exchange is kind of symmetrical. Bishop, king, knight 5. And now he says bishop takes knight. Boom. Queen takes bishop. Boom. Knight takes pawn. Boom. And now we have queen, rook 3. So it should go here. And it seems that I was able up to now to read the game without making mistakes. Let's hope I continue. By the way, there are some notes here that I didn't read. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, so pawn, king, rook 3. So pawn, king, rook 3. Knight takes pawn. Bishop, king 2. This is interesting. Bishop, king 2. Okay. So the problem is this. If it takes here, there is check, right? Once it takes, there is checkmate. So that's why. Okay, so bishop, king 2. Because he attacks here. Knight takes knight, check. Bishop takes knight. Bishop takes pawn. Okay, that's interesting. Rook, king square. So probably the rook goes here. Bishop, king 3. Bishop, king 3. It goes back here. Pawn, king, knight 3. Pawn, king, knight 3. So he went back and he blocks this one, because otherwise there was this move, right? So he blocks the diagonal. Queen, rook goes to queen square. Queen, rook. So this is the queen rook, goes to queen square. Okay, so it's X-raying this queen, but obviously white immediately moves it. Queen, king 2. And then we have bishop takes knight. Boom. Bishop takes bishop. And bishop takes pawn. Obviously a discovery attack on this. And we are at move 17. Move 18 sees bishop, king 4. Very interesting. Rook, queen 7. Okay, rook, queen 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so rook, queen 7. Queen takes rook. And here there is bishop, rook 7, check. Bishop, rook 7, check. Interesting. Interesting game. So let's see why. Plays this. So it takes, right? Takes. Track. And now probably has some good moves. Okay, this was game 6. As we can see, in less than 20 moves, 19, Blackburn won the game. And it was a French defense exchange variation. Very interesting game. Played in 1883.